The abdominal cavity is now open. So most of the organs here, no, especially the anteriorly located ones, are visible and well exposed. And let us try to identify them, no, including structures that we have already identified in previous videos. So this one right here will be the falciform and the round ligament of the liver. You have the liver right there. It's the largest solid organ of the body, actually. Then we have the musculomembranous diaphragm. So the margins of the liver should be barely palpable below the costal groove. In children, it may extend 2 finger breadths beyond the costal groove. But in adults, it's mainly hidden, no, under the costal groove, or it may extend 1 finger breadth below the groove. If it's significantly palpable below the costal groove, then that is one finding which will make us say our patient may have hepatomegaly. So this organ right here is actually the stomach, no? And we can trace the greater curvature of the stomach where the greater omentum is attached. If I lift this up, no, on the other side of the greater omentum, you can see the transverse colon right there, no? And the mesocolon or mesentery of the transverse colon right there. So close to the greater curvature of the stomach, now running along the omentum, we have what we call the gastroepiploic vessels, no? Or gastro-omental vessels. We have the right gastroepiploic artery running along this margin right here. Gastroepiploic or gastro-omental artery, no? And the other artery, the left gastroepiploic or gastro-omental, will run along that part of the greater curvature right there, no? If I attempt to retract the liver superiorly, I will be exposing the lesser curvature of the stomach right there. And we also have omental tissue. You can see at the tip of my finger, that's the lesser omentum attached to the lesser curvature of the stomach. So behind the lesser omentum is the lesser sac of the abdominal space, or the omental bursa. Just like here in the greater curvature area, no, there are also vessels running close to the lesser curvature of the stomach. That will be the right and left gastric arteries. The origin of the arteries or the vessels that we have identified will be discussed in a later video. So the rightmost margin of the lesser omentum is actually thickened. The rightmost margin of the lesser omentum is found in between the porta hepatis and the duodenum. It is thickened because it contains important structures, no, going mainly to the liver, no? But you also have structure going from the liver to the duodenum. Those structures will comprise the portal triad, and they are the hepatic artery, the portal vein, and the bile duct. So they comprise the portal triad. Portal artery supplies arterial blood to the liver. The portal vein brings venous blood with absorbed nutrients coming from the intestines, primarily the small intestines, going to the liver. And we have the bile ducts that will drain bile coming from the liver and hepatobiliary tree going to the duodenum. So the larger space here, occupied by the intra-abdominal or intraperitoneal organs, we call that actually the greater sac. Now again, the lesser sac or the omental bursa is right behind the lesser omentum and right behind the stomach. We will access the lesser sac, so that we can dissect the main blood supply to the foregut, which is the celiac trunk. Going back to the rightmost margin of the lesser omentum, which contains the portal triad, there is a space right there, where we can insert our finger, leading to the lesser sac. So that space is called the foramen of Winslow. The foramen of Winslow. So it allows the lesser sac to communicate with the greater sac right here. And we can also see the gallbladder right there. It's empty, so it's like a collapsed sac that is adherent to the undersurface of the liver. So it's partly covered, or it is covered. The gallbladder is covered by the same capsule, which encloses the liver. That is the Gleason's capsule.